Just like in Photoshop, you can set up the workspace that you prefer in the Bridge. So how I like to set it up is to keep favorites and folders here, but down here I don't really use collections or export too much. Sometimes I'll use export, so I could just push it over here by publish. And did you notice what I did? I just grabbed that tab, I clicked and held with my mouse and dragged it back over here. Oop. One more try. Back to here. There we go. Okay. Metadata, I like it to be over here with filter and collections. I don't really use collections, so I can come up to window and I can come down to where it says collections panel and get rid of it. Just like in Photoshop, if I want to bring it back, I can just click on window again and click collection. So it works just like the panels in Photoshop. Keywords I don't really use either, so I'll come back up here to Windows and I'll get rid of the keywords. So I popped out and found a folder with some images in it real quick to show you what the preview does. So when I click on an image in the contents window, it is viewed over here in the preview window. It's a little bit bigger than here, but I can make it much larger by clicking here in between the two content panel and the preview panel, and you see a little two arrows and a bar comes up. If I slide this, I can make that preview nice and large, and when I click on my content, you can see the images changing. So, pretty snazzy. One other thing I want to show you here, I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. I'm going to come down here and make my images in here bigger as well. Notice it's got my file name here, but I want to have a little bit more information there. So just like Photoshop, Bridge has preferences as well. So let me show you the one in here, the one preference I like to change. So we go up to Adobe Bridge, we go down to where it says Preferences, and then we go all the way down to the bottom where it says Thumbnails, the bottom of our options. And in here we're just going to click on 4 of these. And I like to choose dimensions, dimensions in inches, size, and depth. But notice you've got all of these different options in here. I think these are the most useful as photographers. So by doing that, if I hit OK, now I have my pixel dimension, the dimension in inches, how large the file is, and the bit depth. This one's 8-bit, this is 16-bit. ORF is a raw file, so no pixel or no dimension in inches has been set yet. It just has the pixel dimension, so it will be smart in how it looks at these things. So anyways, I would set that up in that order because it makes sense to me. But something might make better sense to you. It's your program. So do what you want to do. But this works really well.